That's so f***ed up.
Hey everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back. So this episode is not going to be like the other ones. This one's going to be just a little bit more fun, so hopefully you won't find it whack. You guys know I have my psychologist is in show. The psychologist suffers from phobias just like everyone. That's something you did not know. And this movie has my 3, 2, and number 1. First, there is ophidiophobia. That's the fear of snakes. Those motherfuckers make me shake. Then there is arachnophobia. That's the fear of spiders. Fucking hate spiders. My number 1 is ranidophobia, and that's the fear of frogs. Yeah, I am fucking terrified of frogs. And that is the movie that I am going to be discussing. It's the 1972 movie Frogs. A little fun fact I found, doing a little bit of research, this movie actually came out before Orca, Jaws, and Piranha. So it was maybe kind of the start of the creature feature featuring all these fucking animals. I can't stand these animals. Ugh. This movie stars, some of you older people like me are going to remember, but it has Joan Van Ark and a very young and handsome Sam Elliott. Honestly, I didn't even see that coming. So what is this movie about? It's about nature fighting back. Like, I guess they must all sent a message to each other and they fucking said, it's time to take down the humans. There's a little message in here. You know, this was back in the 70s, so we got the pesticides in there. We have Pickett, played by Sam Elliott, who was going around taking photography, and he started noticing that there was an overabundance of frogs. Yeah, I would have been out by then. Pickett tries to find help and ends up at this house where this crotchety old man is getting ready to celebrate the 4th of July. So he goes in there, asks him if he can borrow his phone. The landline is dead. Kids, anybody who was born after the landlines disappeared, this was the only way you had to call people. So in a horror movie, if your landline was dead, you might fucking die. Well, I've been hinting at it. So it's time to discuss what we all came here for. And this was the shit that f***ed me up, especially as a kid. As an adult, taking a shot for it. I hate frogs. It was seeing as a kid that all kinds of shit can fucking kill you. It was insects, you know, birds. So again, snakes, spiders, and most of all, fucking frogs. The frogs can kill you. So they start trying to figure out what they're gonna do about this overpopulation of frogs. You know what? Get out. Like, get in your car, turn it on, and just get the fuck out. And along the way, run over as many of those fucking frogs as you can. Fucking kill them. When the old man asked Pickett to go out there and figure out what is wrong, first of all, if I were him, I don't work for you. So I am not going out there and tell you what, let me borrow your car. I'll go get some help for you. Maybe the federal government, but as far as me, I'm getting the fuck out of here. As I said, this is a kind of a campy movie. That acting is not really all that great, but it wasn't the actors that freaked me out. Again, it was all these fucking frogs everywhere, like everywhere. All you heard was croaking, and even like I think there was croaking throughout the whole fucking movie. So really fucking despise frogs, and this movie just made me hate them even more. And then we get to the nighttime. All you people who live by lakes, ponds, rivers, especially when it rains, you know what happens. It's Frogmageddon. Like, all you hear is all different croakings and like noises that they can make. And so the movie that just ended up intensifying a little bit more. And you know, I swear that I could have sworn I heard the frogs. I have tree frogs out back, and they've jumped on me a couple times, and I'm not gonna lie, my neighbors have heard me scream. I mean, I literally scream like a bitch if a frog jumps on me. That is how fucking scared I am of them. As a kid, what this showed me was that all of nature can work together. Like, they can band together. It turns out they all speak the same language. But yeah, our characters die of all sorts. You got gators, leeches, snakes, spiders, and then frogs. So you see, it doesn't take rape, torture, or murder to f me up. I mean, it has taken little creepy crawlies to f me up. If you throw one on me, I will knock you out. And then The movie ends with the old crotchety man. He's in a wheelchair, so basically it kind of left him, but he wanted to stay in the house anyway. But frogs of all shapes and sizes just start jumping through the windows. They're all over the place. They're starting to jump on him. Now, mind you, when I first saw the movie, I remembered it a little bit differently because this was maybe second or third time I've seen it to do the show. So when I first remembered it, in my memory, the frog suffocated him. So for years, I had a fear that a whole bunch of frogs can literally jump on top of you and suffocate you to death. Then I saw the movie again and realized he had a heart attack. And if I were in a wheelchair and had like literally hundreds of frogs jumping in my house and I couldn't, I'd probably have a fucking heart attack too. So join me next week. I'm going to watch for the second time a movie that I saw once and I swore I'd never see again. Images from this movie haunted me for like months. I would sit there and shit would flashback in my head. My brothers, Rick and JR, won't see this movie. So what is this movie? It's another controversial one. I'm pretty sure not even half of you have seen this movie. And if you did, I'm sure that some of the shit f***ed you up too. So what movie am I talking about? I am talking about 2010's A Serbian Film. This shit here is up again. Shit, I'm worried for my mental health after I watch this for a second time, to be honest with you, but it is what f***ed me up. So join me next week. Make sure you hit that subscribe, follow to get all the updates. And until then, see you next week. Ta-ta for now. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Out. Out.